What up everybody, this is Chronic here, and this is my Easter egg guide for the new Citadelle More BO6 new zombie map. Starting off with the Gobblegums, I use Percolic just to save a bit of money buying perks and that. For the next one I use Hidden Power just and get my gun legendary, save my salvage. And Wonder Bar to get the ray gun, to shoot zombies while I'm in the boss fight. But the main two really, if you're in a team, is Phoenix Up and Near Death Experience, but if you're playing solos, you can use whatever you really want. Right, for the first part of the Easter egg is to get enough essence by killing zombies. Make your way downstairs and turn the Pack-a-Punch on. Once you've turned it on, make your way back up into the next room where Crit Revive is, and behind this wall you'll find a door you can react with and you'll find Gabriel Craft. He's going to come over and start talking to you for a little bit. Once he stops talking to you, we can start picking up the first parts of the Easter egg. Right, make your way back up to the top of the castle where Stamina Up is, and we're looking for 4 pages scattered around the map. The first location I found was just here on the wall. You can find another one just to the left of the wall. There's another one on the floor right here. There's one just to the right of them TVs. There's one just on the chair right here. You can find another location on that TV on the table. There's one just on the shelf right here. You can find another location just on the wall where the light is right here. If you move to the right, there's one on the shelf on the box right here where I found mine. If you look on the floor next to the box, you can find another location. There's another location just on the wall to my left. On the floor just to the right here. If you turn to the left again, you'll find just one on the table right here. One on the bed, on the bottom of the bed, if it's there. There's another location just on the big table to my left. One on the small table right here. Another one just on the bed right here and in the fire. But all you've got to do really is just keep walking around that part of that bit of the map and you'll find 4 pages. Right, for this next part I'll be showing you how to do all the 4 ritual items. For the first one, make your way back up to the top of the castle and shoot the crystal on the top of the wall. The idea here is to follow wherever the light points from the crystal and go and stand wherever the light is and shoot it again. Once you shoot it again, it will move the light from the crystal to another crystal. So if you just go and stand wherever the light points and shoot it, it'll move to the next one. It's always the same crystals and it never changes direction. So if you just follow the way I'm doing it, you'll do it the exact same way. Make your way back into the next room here, shoot it on the right side so it moves to the left. Do the same thing here, right side so it moves to the left. And then the light will move right onto this statue and you can pick the first ritual item up. For the second ritual item, you need to set fire to 6 locations around the map. 3 are on the inside, 3 are on the outside. The first one is here at the top of the castle. The second one is just here to the left of where you've just done that, underneath this bench. The third one is in the Stamina Up room, right here in the fireplace. For the fourth location, make your way outside to the top of the castle here and you'll find it just behind the wall right here. With the 3 locations outside, once you set them on fire, it's going to shoot fireballs out of it. What you need to do, when the fireballs land, it's going to spawn zombies in. But you just need to finish the zombies off and move on to the next one. For the 5th location, it's on the opposite side where you've just done that on top of the castle, behind this wall right here. Throw the Molotov at it, and it'll spawn more fireballs in. You just need to kill the zombies again. And for the 6th and final location, it's on top of the castle entrance here. Throw a Molotov at it again, and it will shoot more fireballs out. Once you shot all the fireballs, this time it'll spawn an elite zombie in. What you need to do here is just to kill him. Once you've killed him, it'll spawn the second piece for the ritual. For the third ritual part, make your way to this barn on the map, right next to Deadshot Daiquiri, and on the top of the wall here, you'll see a shoehorn. Jump up and punch it with your melee, or just shoot it with your gun and pick it up. Now make your way back up to the top of the castle where the lion cannon is, and you need to shoot yourself out of the cannon. Once you've done this, you're going to land on top of the roof, and you'll see that the shoehorn that you've just picked up will no longer be in your inventory. Then you need to look in the sky for a black cloud what's shooting lightning out of it like this, so that you see on my screen. Make your way over to the cloud and it will spawn zombies in. What you need to do is just kill the couple of zombies what spawn in. Once you've killed them, you'll see that you can pick the shoehorn up off the floor. Just a little tip, you can do any of these in any order. You don't need to do them in the order I'm doing them in. For the 4th and final ritual piece, make your way to the Pack-a-Punch and go down the cave slide. You need to shoot a raven, what is located at the bottom of the slide, right here on the right side. Once you shoot the raven correctly, the raven will spawn outside the map here. You need to shoot him out of the sky. Once you shoot the raven out of the sky, a purple orb will spawn in the sky, and all you need to do is just follow it till it lands on the floor. Once landed on the floor, pick the raven claw up. Once you have all 4 ritual parts, make your way down to the sewage and punch this wall with the melee macchiato perk on. Once you've done that, it releases the puzzle from behind the wall. Then make your way up to the bar at the spawn and you need to get the symbols in this order off the bottles. The first one being on the bar right here. The second one's behind you on the table to the left. The third one is in the corner of the bar right here. The fourth one is being upstairs just on the side right here. The fifth one's behind you at this table right here. And the sixth one is just in the corner right near the door entrance. The symbols are different every game, so you'll have different symbols than what I have. Once you remember your symbols or write them down, you need to shoot them into the wall in the right order that you got them in. If done correctly, you'll see that the puzzle will stop and a little red orb will come out of the wall. Wait for the orb to appear and it's going to go into the other side wall here to the left and it's going to open it up. Behind the wall, you'll see that a book appears. You need to put the 4 pages you picked up from before into this book. It's going to show 4 symbols. These symbols are what the order you need to hit the traps around the map and collect souls in. The first one being the top left, second one being the bottom left, then the third one being the top right, and the fourth one being the bottom right. I will now show you the locations of all traps. First one's in the pack-a-punch room on the floor right here. The second one's just in the quick revive room right here. Third one's upstairs in the stamina room on the floor. The fourth one's just outside of the castle on the floor. The fifth one's just to the left of the spawn here around the floor. And the sixth one's just next to the barn on the floor. Once you've collected all the souls in the order you've got, you'll get an audio cue to say that you've completed it. For the next part, we're going to be building all 4 swords. What you need to do is get to round 10 or after, and you need to wait for one of these night zombies to spawn right here. What you need to do is shoot him in his mid-chest or lower, because if you shoot him in the head, he's immune to your bullets. Shoot him in the chest, and pick up the stamp what he drops. Take the stamp over to the statue of the sword you're going to build. I build the lion sword first. Have one of your teammates hold a zombie, or if you're in solos, keep one, because it's going to make this next step a lot easier. Once you pick the swords up, it's going to spawn 4 glowing parasites in. You need to bring these parasites down to this door, slash them one at a time, hit the door with your glowing sword, and it's going to spawn a symbol what lights up. You need to do this 4 times. Once you do all 4 parasites and light the door up, interact with the door, and then you'll be brought inside. Once inside, make your way down to the bottom and put your sword into this statue. Symbols are going to appear around the top of you. You need to shoot the symbols in the order it shows on the statue. Mine being a circle with a dot inside first. Once done all 4 correctly, the room's going to light up and then the zombies will die out. Now you have upgraded the lion sword. You can do these swords in any order, I just find this way easier. For the next one, get another stamp off the night zombie and come to the stag. Pick the sword up and make your way over to the arsenal machine. You want to be putting dead wire onto your gun, or if you've got a shot charge, that'll work. You need to come over to this machine or shoot it or throw your shot charge at it and it will drop the first rod. For the second rod, you want to make your way down to quick revive. What you need to be doing here is killing armoured zombies with your sword or with your gun. As long as you've got the sword on you, it will drop the second rod. And for the third and final rod, make your way to the barn and it's just located just on the side right here. Once you have all 3 rods, make your way back up to the top of the castle and put the 3 rods into this pot. Once you've done that, lightning's going to lighten up the pot. What you need to do is just run round this bit or kill zombies. You don't even necessarily need to be killing the zombies, but if you just run round, after so long, your sword will light up with lightning. Then you just need to go back over to the pot and hit the pot with the sword. You need to do this 3 times, 1 for each rod. After your sword lights up for the 3rd time, go over to the pot and hit it again and react with the pot. It's going to put your sword into the pot and you just have to wait a couple of seconds. Kill the last zombies if needed. After a couple of seconds, you'll be able to go over and pick up the upgraded stag. For the next sword, get a stamp off the night zombie and come to the dragon statue. Pick it up and come up these stairs at the top of the castle and put your sword into the dragon. There's 3 souls that you need to collect out the fires. First one being here at the top of the castle. Once you pick it up, it's going to take health off you. What you need to do is punch the purple-eyed zombies and it will regenerate your health. Make your way back to the spawn and interact with the dragon. That's the first one done. But the second one is at the left side of the spawn, interact with it, and then make your way back up this route and just punch the purple-eyed zombies in the eyes like this. But you can miss like I did, and it can be a bit tricky. But if you follow my route, they're most likely in the same spot all the time. There's always one here just at the front of the door. Go over to the dragon again and interact with the dragon. For the final one, it's right in the spawn, right here, into the left corner. Make your way to the right side, and you'll see more purple-eyed zombies here. One being here, one behind the wall, one just in front of you on the steps right here. You'll have another one just to the right of him, and then you have the one that always spawns in at this front here. Once you've done that, make your way back up to the dragon and interact with the dragon. He's going to shoot fire onto the sword. You just need to wait a couple of seconds till he stops doing it, and then you can go over and pick the upgraded dragon sword up. For the final sword, get another stamp off one of the night zombies and go and pick the raven sword up. For this next step, you are looking for 1 out of 5 pieces. The first location could be here, just on the side. There can be another 2 just on the shelves right here, 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. There can be just 1 on the left of this shelf right here, and there can be 1 just on the table where I picked mine up here. For the next step, go back to the spawn and come to this puzzle just underneath the bar. What you need to do is react with it twice till you put your sword in it. What it's going to do is going to put the part what you picked up from the stamina room into the middle of the puzzle. Then you need to match the right symbols to the right part what's in the middle of the puzzle. To save a lot of time and confusion, I'll put what symbol needs to match to what item on the screen right now. For the first one, if you have the horn like this, just match the 2 symbols you see at the bottom where the green arrow is pointing to. Copy it the same way and you'll get it right every time. For the second one, if you have the 2 raven skulls, just copy the 2 symbols to the green arrow again. If you have the fish rock, copy the 2 symbols again at the bottom. And if you have the scorpion rock like I do on this one, just copy the 2 symbols again to the arrow. And for the final one, if you have this one, the jaw, same thing, just copy the 2 symbols to the arrow and you'll get it right. I had the scorpion rock, so I just copied the same symbols what I had on that picture then. And all you gotta do is just press B to submit, or circle, or whatever it is on PC. Turn round and you'll see a big purple hole what's appeared on the floor. What you need to do now is stand over near it, and these purple balls will come flying over towards you. You just need to stand in front of this hole and let these purple orbs land in front of it. Once you've collected enough orbs in the floor, another orb will pop out of the floor and you just need to follow it upstairs to the next location. It's going to do this 3 times. You just need to repeat this. The same thing you did downstairs. Collect all the orbs into the hole. And for the last and final part of this, you just need to fill the last one up and a purple orb will come back out of the floor. Follow it back downstairs where you've done the puzzle and you'll see that the purple orb will go back into the puzzle. Now just go over to it and react with it and wait a couple of seconds. The sword will come out of the puzzle into the floor. All you need to do is just wait for it to come back up and then you can pick up the raven sword. Now we have all 4 upgraded, make your way to the sewages and we're going to be doing the 4 rituals around the map. First one being the Ravenclaw. All you have to do here is just kill zombies in front of the ritual so you have enough kills until the golden box pops up outside of it. You can do these rituals in any order, or you can do the rituals as soon as you pick up the ritual parts. Once you have enough kills, a golden box will appear just to your right and that means you've completed it. For the second one, make your way back up to the top of the castle and place your ritual part down here. You just need to get same kills again, fill it up until a golden box appears and that means you've completed it again. For the third one, same thing, come to the spawn, place your ritual part down. Once you have enough kills, you'll see that the golden box has appeared. The last and final one is in front of the castle right here. Place the final ritual part down and just shoot as many zombies until the ritual's done. Like I said, you can do these rituals in any order or you can do it as soon as you pick the ritual parts up. For this next part, as soon as all the gold boxes are on the map, you need to hit each individual box with the right sword. The first one being the lion in the castle. The second one being the stag at the spawn. The third one being the raven down in the sewage. And for the last and final one is the dragon just in front of the castle right here. Once all 4 gold boxes are open with the right sword, make your way to this wall just next to stamina up. And what you need to do is remember what sword you need to use in the right order. Mine was being raven, lion, dragon, stag. You'll need to do it in the same order, but yours will be different ones each game. So you need to pick up the sword in the right order and then go to the corresponding box and pick up that. Then you need to go back to the statue, and what you need to do is use the melee lethal attack. And once you've done that, the statue will light up, and then you need to inspect your weapon just in front of it. Once you've done that, the statue will light back up, and you need to put the sword back into the statue. You need to do this 4 times in the right order from the wall. I'll show you where each individual lethal attack is now. The first one was my raven, you see me do it. So for the second one is the lion right there. Third one is the dragon right here. For the fourth one, the stag is right here. Once you've done all 4 in the right order and you've put the swords back, you'll see that a mystic ball will appear in the sky. It's going to float down, and what you need to do is just go over and pick the ball up. Once you've done that and you've picked the ball up, you need to pick the right sword up in the right order from the code on the wall and go to the right golden box on the map. Mine was the raven, so I'm going to show you where the raven one is first. For the raven one, come down here to the sewage and put the ball into the wall here. What you need to do is start it, and then zombies will spawn in. If you have your teammate holding a zombie on this round, the round won't skip and you'll just get zombies spawning on you. What you need to do is get kills in front of this mystic ball with your charged sword, or pick up the lethal attack for the right sword and melee the zombies with it. Once you get enough kills in front of the mystic ball, the orb will fill up and you can go over and pick it up. Once complete, pick the ball up and you can move on to the next sword you need to do on your list. Mine was the lion one, so make your way back up to the top and grab the lion sword. What you need to do now is make your way over to this part of the map and put the ball into the wall. Once you've started it, all you need to do is just look for the green glowing orbs on the floor or around this part and stand in it. What it's going to do, little flying orbs are going to fly out of it and go to the mystic ball. You just need to collect as many as you can until you can go over and pick the mystic ball back up. Once collected enough, you can go over and pick it back up and move on with the next step. For the next one, mine was the dragon one, so go over and pick the dragon sword up and make your way over to this part of the map. What you need to do is put the mystic ball into this wall here, start it up, and with the same thing here, you just need to get kills charged up with your sword, or pick up the lethal attack and kill the zombies with that. If you have molotovs on this part, you can also kill the zombies with molotovs. Once you've got enough kills, go over and pick the mystic ball up, and now you can go over and do the last and final one, which is the stag. Make your way to the spawn and put the ball into the wall right here. And it's the same process again, you just need to get kills with the charged sword or with the lethal attack. Once you have enough zombies and you've killed enough zombies in front of the mystic ball, go back over to it and pick it back up, and now you have all 4 swords charged up. Now for the last and final step, take your mystic ball over to the wall next to stamina up and place the ball into the wall. Once you've done that, you're going to get a bit of an audio cue and the wall is going to open up and you can go inside. Once inside, go over to the table and react with the red artifact on the table. Once it turns gold, you can pick it up and now you can go into the boss fight. Before you go into the boss fight, I suggest that you get prepared, like have a legendary pack gun, triple packed, like an assault rifle or an LMG, a ray gun to cover yourself off the big elite zombies, get a mutation injection, have a self-res, have your gobble guns ready, near death experience, phoenix up with your team, and yeah. Once you're prepared and you're ready to go into the boss fight, go over to this statue at the spawn and place the artifacts into it. What's going to happen is that the big guy is going to come to life and he's going to crack the floor right in front of you and he's going to bring you into the boss fight. Once inside the boss fight, the main thing to do at the start is to shoot him in his chest and in his back to cause the most damage on him. The best thing to do is for you and your friend is to run round, one on each side, so you get the best opportunity to get the shots into his back. After so long, you will see a red ball glow up on one side of his body, most likely on the first part to be on top of his shoulder or on his hand next to the hammer. After you've laid so much damage into him, he'll be immune in the middle of the map, and that means you've completed the first part of the boss fight. There's 3 steps to this. After you completed the first part, it's going to spawn zombies in, and the best thing to do here is to use your sword to collect plates, because the zombies drop a lot of plates while using the sword. So keep using it and gathering up plates, so when the guy comes back in, you've got loads of spare ones lying on the floor, so you have no problems plating up. Once he comes back in, do the same thing again, lay fire into his chest, into his back, until you see the red spot where you need to shoot, where you can lay the most damage onto him. After you've done enough damage on him for the second time, he'll come immune again in the middle, and all you need to do is just kill more zombies until he comes back again. And for the last and final part, is just to do the same thing, is just lay fire into him as much as you can, and once you've got his health pretty low, you and your friend, or if you're in solos, call your mutation injection in, and just lay fire into him. The mutation injection will take about 28 to 29,000 damage off him per shot. If done correctly and you kill the boss, you would have completed the new Easter egg in Black Ops 6 Zombies. At the end of the game, you'll get a cutscene and you'll have the choice to stay in the game or continue. When continuing, you'll get loads of stuff like Perkaholic, legendary pack guns, ray guns and loads of other stuff. If this video has helped you in any sort of way, please like and comment and share with a friend, and follow and subscribe for more videos in the future.